You subscribe to every trans voice creator, you've learned the exercises, and maybe you're even seeing a private gender-affirming voice teacher or SLP. But what does day-to-day voice practice actually look like? Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm a gender-affirming voice teacher. One of the biggest questions I get is, how do I actually fit voice training into my day?
Ain't nobody got time for that!
It can feel overwhelming. Like, unless you're practicing for an hour straight, you're not making progress. Like, if it's hard and arduous,
that's how you know it's working.
But that's not how this works. Voice training is something you can sprinkle into tiny moments all day long. So today, I want to model a day in the life of someone who is voice training, from waking up to going to bed, so you can see what that looks like in practice. Morning. You wake up and stretch. Not just because it feels good, but because stretching your body is a part of voice practice too. Releasing tension in your neck, shoulders, and jaw gives your voice the space it needs to move freely throughout the day. In the shower, you let out a few gentle sighs, maybe a hum or two, just to wake up your voice. Nothing fancy, just sound paired with breath, noticing how it feels. While the kettle warms up for your morning tea, you warm up for a minute or two, sliding up and down your range with your singing straw or repeating a word you use every day like coffee or morning. You sit down at your desk and work for a few hours. You get up to use the bathroom, and when you wash your hands, you see sticky notes on your bathroom mirror with your common daily phrases and your affirmations. How did you sleep? I'll pay with credit. I'm fine, how are you? I'll have an iced coffee. I deserve to be happy in my body. Every time you pass the mirror, you say one. That's another moment of practice. Midday. At the cafe, you order, I'll have an iced coffee. That's a phrase from your sticky note list. Congratulations, that's practice. On the bus or on your walk, you check in with your voice. A quick reset word like bright or meow. You use it at each breath to come back into alignment. At lunch, you read one short paragraph out loud to yourself, maybe from your favorite book. Every time you take a breath, you think of your reset word. That's your brain learning how to juggle both the words and the voice. Later, you put in your headphones and listen to a voice you love, maybe a podcast, a radio host, or a YouTuber. For a minute, you imitate what you hear. It's playful, it's experimental, and it's another way to build flexibility. Afternoon. After work, you decide to watch a 15-minute video lesson from one of my courses or my YouTube channel. For 5 minutes after, you run through the exercises I gave you, trying them out in your own voice. Later, you send a 30-second voice memo to a friend or to yourself. Here's how my day is going. The act of speaking your own thoughts in your target voice or in any new voice is practice. If you're in a playful mood, you try a light practice game, the animal alphabet. Aardvark, bat, cat, dog, all while keeping your chosen characteristic in mind. Evening. Dinner with a friend turns into a longer conversation. You don't nail it 100% of the time, but you keep circling back, using the endurance you've built up from the short practices earlier in the day. This friend knows your voice training, and you've asked them to help you remember to reset your voice. You're also wearing a reminder ring. When you see it or feel it, it reminds you to reset your voice. Before bed, you pull out your practice log, and you write one line. Did a stretch, cafe order, read a page aloud, imitated a podcast voice, did a practice game. It felt easier than yesterday. Then you journal for a few minutes about how you felt about your voice today. Not just what you did, but what it was like. And that reflection becomes part of your growth. Finally, you ask yourself, how did I feel about my voice today? And you mark it on a simple -5 to +5 graph, a single dot. Over time, those dots will show you the upward trend that's hard to notice day to day. And that's it. A day in the life of someone who is voice training isn't about long, perfect practice sessions. It's about small, repeatable moments that add up over time.
It's the little things, isn't it?
And remember, your ears will improve faster than your muscles. Sometimes it'll feel like you're getting worse, but that's just your awareness catching up. Keep logging, keep resetting, and keep celebrating every win. Many of the tools featured in this video are currently available for free on my website. You can find practice log templates, the practice games ebook, the trans voice emotions evaluator, progress trackers, the mindful voice feminization journal prompts workbook, and the follow along voice warm up, all for free in my freebies library. I've also linked them all below individually.
I clicked it.
Remember that if you make your goal to become a person who practices, that is something you can control. Over days and weeks, these little repetitions add up, and the more you practice, the sooner you will love your voice. That's all for today. I've been Renee, and I hope this helps.
Hell yeah, rap.
I was trying to be like more subdued in this one. Hey, what's up, you guys? Forgot the word voice. That's insane. That reflection becomes part of your growth.
Not if the police have anything to say
Yeah,
about it.
you're going to jail.
Not crying.